Close your eyes for a moment. Imagine walking past a tiny corner bakery. The air is warm and it smells like vanilla, butter, and something you cannot quite name. But it reminds you of childhood. You peek inside, there's a tiny tray of cookies on the counter. Fluffy, golden, almost floating in their softness. A handwritten sign reads, "Cloud cookies, baked to melt." But no one's biting. The street is quiet, no customers. Just a hopeful baker wiping down the counter, wondering what went wrong. Now imagine this. The baker's niece steps in, just back from college, phone in hand, eyes lighting up. She snaps a quick video, her grandmother taking a bite, eyes welling up as she whispers, "Just like Sundays at Grandma's." The caption, "Bite-sized bliss, memories now in cookie form." You scroll past it on Instagram and pause. You feel that lump in your throat. You get it. And suddenly you want that cookie. Not for the taste, but for the feeling. Let's help you sell smarter, not harder. Welcome to Spark Behind the Sale, your power-packed podcast. Ever wonder what really makes people say yes? I am Patel, and in today's episode, we are going to talk about the word that is always thrown around, marketing. But how often do we pause and ask, what is it really? So let's pause for a second and really ask, what is marketing? Is it a flashy campaign, the catchy jingle, the viral reel? But let me take you behind the scenes. Imagine a stage. The spotlight is on. The product is the superstar. The dazzling face everyone cheers for. But behind the curtain, that is where the magic brews. Marketing is the stage manager, the script writer, the lighting crew, the costume designer, and yes, the person who cues the confetti cannon at just the right moment. It is not about selling a product. It is about telling a story that people don't just hear but feel. It is about building trust before the first click and leaving a memory long after the purchase. Let me paint you another picture. Marketing is like preparing a multi-course meal. It is not just about taste, it is about how it feels. Nourishing, comforting, exciting. Easy on the gut, rich in value, and memorable enough that you would want to come back for seconds. From the outside, it may seem like magic. Funny memes, glossy ads, a sleek website. But step inside and you will find something else. A battlefield of brainstorms, a dance of deadlines, a symphony of specialists. To start with the very core fundamentals, branding. That is the soul, the heartbeat, and it is why behind the brand. Advertising is bringing that soul to life across screens, billboards, and beyond. Digital marketing is the powerhouse. SEO, social, email, all working in sync to be seen and remembered. Content creators are like the poets, painters, and performers of the digital age, stopping scrolls and sparking emotions. UI and UX designers and developers are the architects of experience, turning clicks into journeys. CRM and data analysts are the whisperers, turning into audiences' heartbeat with every open, click, and cart. E-commerce specialists are the fine-tuners for the moment of truth, the buy. Event marketers transform space into experience. Visual merchandisers turn designing moments into storytelling. And marketing leaders are the calm in the storm, holding the compass as the tides of strategy, creativity, and budget rise and fall. You see, behind every marketing will handle it is a world of late nights, version 22 of that campaign deck, last minute pivots, and a team that is already anticipating what your audience needs before even they know it for themselves. And when it all lands just right, that is not luck, that is love. Love for the craft, love for the connection. Because great marketers do not just sell products, they listen, they empathize, they lead with heart. So the next time you meet someone in marketing, remember they are not just creatives or analysts or planners. They are the glue that holds the brand's voice, vision, and value together. And if you're listening right now thinking that is me, then this one's a tribute to you. I am Mona Patel, a lifelong learner, passionate marketer, and currently deep in the books at the University of London. I have led campaigns, designed scroll stopping visuals, and created content that connects. But somewhere along the way, I realized knowing how is not enough. I needed to understand why it works. That's when I fell in love with the science behind the sparkle, the data behind the design, the strategy behind the scroll. And now I'm here to share it with you. If this episode lit a fire in you or helped you see your role in a new light, share it with a teammate, subscribe, and most importantly, keep the spark alive. Thanks for listening to Spark Behind the Sale, your power shot of strategy that sells. And I'll catch you next time with another story that brings you closer to the sale.